this morning, but it's okay. Thank you very much. 449. Hello. And then the Dominican Republic has to go back and give you support. After this, hello, talk to me.
Matt, morning to you and morning to you.
Yes, good morning.
This vagrant is my brother, and I stand with him irrespective to his condition. He is a human being. He has a mother, he has a father. I am sure he has brothers and sisters. He's coming from a family. The person who burned him has a mother, has a father, and I'm sure he's coming from a family, man. Why are we treating people like this? Why are we treating people as if they are animals, Matt? Why are we doing that, Matt? I didn't even have breakfast this morning because it's so painful, it's so hurtful, Matt. I mean, to give the man a piece of bread or to give him something, best you had give him a lunch and tell him, go, don't come back. You take hot oil and you burn the man, you cook the man in his back, man.
I say it again, not hot oil, hot water. I got it from inside.
Hot water? And I'm being told it's coming from a restaurant, man. The same way the police department is sending police officers outside there. The police officers should carry out their duty and carry out an investigation in that matter. And the person that did it, Matt, should be held responsible. They should arrest that person. People don't treat people, though. Let back come out to put the face, who's he's a human being. Matt, it's tearing my heart this morning there. I really feel this man pain. I can understand. Matt, can you imagine you frying something in your kitchen and a little oil spit on you?
Exactly.
You're boiling something and the steam of the heat is coming on you, Matt. Much less for somebody to take hot water and pour on your back like that and cook your back because the man is a vagrant. After, where is the love? Where is the compassion, Matt? We no longer care for each other. These days is just behind material things, Matt. I am so pissed off and disturbed you would not believe.
Thank you very much. Let's take more phone calls there. Yes, you're on the radio, but you're not paying attention.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Yes.
Yes, Matt. I know that young man, right? And I am just saying, if I was the law, I would send that lady to prison like she killed somebody because he's a young man craving for help and attention. Why she did not bring... It's by a restaurant, right? Why she did not bring a plate of food outside for him? Why burn him? He's a young man with family, right? He has family, she has family. What if it was one of her children or one of her brothers or sisters, one of her family that did that too? She doesn't realize the same way he ended up in that situation, she could end up in that situation. And tomorrow, he could be a man of standard that even try to help her to get out of the situation. Why we Dominicans have to do that to our brothers and sisters? It hurts me so much. It hurts, Matt. It hurts.
You cannot do that to a human being. Hello.
Morning, Matt. Matt, I heard that this morning when Coppel first broke the news this morning, Matt, on Evangelo. Man, that's so sad. That person ain't got children, they ain't got grandchildren, man. That person should be arrested and charged. And if we know who is that, I think that person restaurant should be boycotted. Dominicans time for us to put our foot down. We cannot take this nonsense. We take it from politicians. We shouldn't be taking it from civilians. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Have a blessed day too. Hello.
Good morning, Matt, and good morning to all your listeners.
Yes.
Matt, I have children, and right now I have grandchildren. Matt, to see that on the Facebook, Matt, it really hurt. And that person that do that to Andy, they should pay for it, Matt. Because, Matt, you can't do that to a human being, Matt. It really hurt, and that person should really pay for it. And the police, you have work for it to do now. Go and find out that person, arrest that person. Good morning, I'm listening.
Good morning. By the end of the day, I'm sure everybody would know who it is. But for legal reasons, I'm just, trying to avoid calling that restaurant's name this morning. Hello.
Good day, Matt. Was it done in the day or night?
What's that?
Was it done during the day or during the night?
I don't know. I can't tell you what time, but I can find out.
Already speak for himself, and for the police to arrest anyone, someone has to see what they saw. And if it's people inside, nobody's going to see anything, they might lose their job.
Well, if it's for losing the job and I was working right there, I'd report it. Hello.
I say praises, thanks, blessings, and glory to all those humanity. Mr. Pelter, blessings in your family, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Matt, I know the brother.
I know the brother. I've seen him all over town. Is that Redskin, the Redskin brother, Matt?
No, he's a tall guy.
Oh, okay.
Actually, sometimes people pay him to do push-ups.
Oh, okay, that one there. Okay, I know. And, Matt, it is a bit sickening. It's a bit sickening. Every time I watch the brothers downtown, Matt, trust me, if I can give them something, I would have nothing to do or say. It hurts when I just hear, yes, we care. And I am watching the condition of the vagrants in town, Matt, and I'm saying, come on, something can be done. I mean, they may not be able to guarantee you their votes, but where is your humanity? Where is your humanity? Why something can be done to have them housed or to be taken care of, you know? But Matt, when I hear that and I heard about who did that and the influence of the person and the connections and everything else, I am saying, my brother, I know that might just be another dead one in the waters. But I am saying, my brother, I don't know if Crime Stoppers, even once I engage them and I talk about the white-collar crimes and certain crimes based on political influence, and somebody say, oh, I'm not in your politics. But that one day, I know it may be another dead one in the waters. And I'm saying, you must be listening, and you have your agents listening to see if Matt or the caller say something for you to come and sue Q95. But you, or whoever is affiliated with you, it may take time. Karma is a bitch, but it will come back and bite you in the butt. You have to suffer the consequences for what you did to the vagrant, you know. You think you're going to escape because you have your political connections? You're not going to escape. Your wars have to be multiplied. You cannot watch another human being and pour hot water on them because you find they may have a stench or they're disgusting or they provoke you or trespass or anything like that. Madam, I know you, and I'm telling you, you will suffer the consequences for what you did to this man. And all of you that saying yes, all you care. And watching these people, my brother, eating from garbage, begging, they're hungry. And instead you give them something, you're burning them with hot water. It's just a matter of time, Matt. Blessings, King.
Just a matter of time. Hello.
Matt, sometime back, and he was hospitalized, and everybody was saying that he was dead, remember?
Repeat?
Yeah, and he was hospitalized. I think they had pushed something up.
Oh, yeah, that was the same one.
And then there's a YouTube video where some guys pay him 50 cents and they put something in his mouth and it exploded. So apparently he's going through a lot of torture in town.
A lot of abuse. But I think it's time that the torture and the abuse stop. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
You have to see what them man do in front of the people restaurants. So them man shits in front of the restaurants. Them man deserve them thing.
Them man what?
They deserve it.
Oh my friend, if you can, you know, as I said when I started, I mean, they can be very annoying, but burden, my brother, you don't have a heart. Hello, talk to me.
Good morning, Matt.
Yes.
I'm just ringing to say that I heard that the brother called in. He needs to find this man and get him to the hospital because from the photographs, it looks like third-degree burns.
Right.
And we don't want that to get infected. The second thing I want to say is that anybody who's ever had any dealings with this young man will know that he probably has mental health problems as well. And for someone in a restaurant to take hot water and pour over someone, it is a criminal offense. And whoever saw it happen should report it to the police. And everybody in Dominica should report this to the police so this restaurant or the owners or whoever did it can be arrested and sent to jail, which is where they need to be right now. And I hope when it comes out which restaurant did this, that everyone boycotts that restaurant, everybody in Dominica.
Thank you. Hello.
Matt,
Yes.
everybody that have family and they have children should not patronize that restaurant. Matt, if they believe their government doing things and they getting away with it, that one they should not get away with it. I say that. And Dominica should boycott that damn restaurant.
Hello, talk to me. A lot of angry people this morning there. Hello.
Hey, Matt, good morning.
Yes.
Matt, this morning there, I'm saddened. As a matter of fact, last night, somebody wanted to show me that picture. I didn't want to see it, and I didn't look at it. But what I'm hearing this morning there reminds me of two people who lost their lives. They were paros on the streets, which is Grell and Wasson Park, and these were unsolved mysteries. Unsolved murders, I should say. And I think this one there, if we know who the person is, I think the police should act. There's no politics in this one. Don't mix it with anything. You cannot see a person like that where you know you have ways of getting rid of them, and you're choosing that way to burn this person like that. I think this is a crime, and the police must move in and forget all the catering, forget everything that they get, and deal with these people for what it is. Because you cannot have a crime like that occurring in big broad daylight, and then people going to turn a blind eye because of who did it. I think this thing must stop. Have a good morning.
Have a good morning to a lot of phone calls. We have a stop in the next 5 minutes. We'll continue. Hello, talk to me.
You're talking about two people that died last time, vagrant they killed. There was a third one, my brother. Nobody cared. Nobody checked. No police didn't interfere. Nothing didn't happen. So, it's a trend. I don't know what's wrong with this country. Have a good day.
Have a good day. 4493095. Hello.
Man, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
While everybody else, I'll be quick to admonish the restaurant owner. I would like to look at the people who are in charge of the city of Roseau. And the Minister of Tourism talked about a program that was being instituted for the vagrants because of the cruise ship situation. I want to know if that was all talk or if there's any substance behind it. Because the frustration of the restaurant owner, he may have called the police. He may have tried his best. He may have even fed, and it might even get worse. But Matt, to tell you all of this, something outside of this, I believe there's only one person who is not really a hypocrite in this situation, and that would have to be Mr. Pivot, because I know he feeds these vagrants every Sunday, at least every Sunday. He's found it to feed these people. He must be the only one who should really speak on the subject, and maybe all of us should remain silent because he is doing something for them while we are not. Good morning.
Thank you too. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
My stomach hurting me. Listen, you see the person who did this? That's a monster. There's no other way to describe this except a monster situation. But let me tell you one thing. Whether this person is arrested or not, the beautiful thing about karma is that it never forgets an address. Good morning.
He never forgets your address, huh? Hello, talk to me.
Good morning, Mr. Mark.
Yes, uh-huh.
And how are you?
Good.
Well, Mr. Mark, from the time I hear that, I only feel. I don't know how to explain it because, Mr. Mark, I could remember that month that finished yesterday, dear. I was going down, and when I reached by Shillingford, I met a man, and when I watched him, man, I had to call on him and tell him, sir, look at what you're doing. So he told me to chase him. And where he was lying down, it was 12:30. I make him, at the same time, a guide with a bus. He bring a mall for the man and we rescue the man. And to here, Mr. Mac, a person have heart, boil water and pour to her back. Mr. Mac, what a disgrace. Mr. Mac, what we doing, what not for us, but Mr. Mac, look at our children, Mr. Mac. Look at cost we putting in the island. When you are a human being and you burn him behind his back as if it's something you cooking, Mr. Mac, I telling you, it's not me. But I'm calling on those authority. If all you serve and do the right thing, God will protect all you. But if you look, a person with his whole conscience can boil water and can throw it in the back of a person to cook that person alive, Mr. Mark, may God be the glory. And Dominican, what we do for our brothers and our sisters, we do it right. We going to gain the victory. But we putting a disaster. We ball for Erica, but is a time coming we will not ball again. Bye-bye, Mr. Mac. Have a wonderful day. Dominica in general.
We'll continue to talk a little later in the hour. We have a stop.
Kingston Town. life in Kingston town. She calls out to the man on the street. Sir, can you help me? It's cold and I've no place to sleep. Is there somewhere you can tell me? He walks on and doesn't look back. He pretends he can't hear her. Starts to whistle as he left Augustown. Seems embarrassed to be there. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you and me in Kingston town. Oh, think twice. Just another day for you, you and me in Kingston town. Oh, think about it. Life in Kingston town. She calls out to the man on the street. He can't see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet. She can't walk, but she's trying. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you and me in Kingston town. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you, you and me in Kingston town. Just think about it.
You have some people crying this morning, believe me.
Kingston town.
We gotta take a pause here, and of course, for the next few minutes, go back in the 70s.
Oh Lord, is there anything anybody can do? And oh Lord, there must be some.
I'll be talking about the medical implications when we come back.
You can tell by the lines on her face. You can see that she's been there. Probably been moved on from every place. 'Cause she doesn't.
Good morning to our guests in studios. Good morning to you. How are you? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Can you put on the headphone, please? Yes. Yeah, just put the headphone on. Yes. Good morning again. Your full name is?
My name is Rosalind Severin.
Rosalind Sanford. You're going to take us back in the 70s for a few minutes there?
Yes, I'm hoping to do that.
Tell us who you are and, general background information.
Yeah, I'm Rosalind Severin, added name McLean, and I'm a member of the original, the Missing Dimensions band of the 70s.
Right.
We are all-girl group playing musical instruments, and I just thought it would be a bright idea to introduce it again to Dominica.
All women, all girls group?
All girls group. We were teenagers at the time, and we had 6 of us. I can give you the names. Ella Butler on the drums. We had Cecilia Piper Popo, we called her. She played the organ, or the in keyboards, they call it now. Anola Williams Shillenford, she played the bass. Jean Monroe, she played the congas. She's rest in peace. She played the congas, and I played the rhythm guitar and the organ. I alternated. And we had Jennifer Fadell Johnson, who played the lead guitar.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was amazing days, I imagine.
Yes, and we also had Rose Kane's La Rock. She sang with us too from the very beginning, from the convent. Because originally I started off playing for Dr. Ward Esquire. We started playing in the, because he used to have concerts in St. Gerard's Hall. Mm-hmm. So he'd asked me to play the guitar. I was still quite a young kid at the time too. And then Jennifer came in from Geneva. And I said, call Jennifer, she plays guitar. So we both played, you know, for the concerts for Dr. Wadi. And then we started, you know, we played in the school, we all went to the convent high school. We were like in second form, third form, fourth form, that age group. And Rose Kane was already head girl. So at the time, you know, while playing for Dr. Wadi, we were still in school, and we saw that sister at the convent had instruments, because they had gotten instruments for donation. So we decided we wanted to ask sister, you know, the principal at the time, to, you know, so we could play the instruments. And we started playing on these instruments, and we had Rose Canes, we played at the parish hall, we played at SMA, we did a few gigs, you know. And what happened with all those instruments, we started playing pop music, and sister didn't like that, so she sister canceled us from her
pop music.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know. Yeah, back in the day, you know, the pop rock music, Rock Me Baby and Ain't No Sunshine and this type of music. Yeah.
So what has happened to that? I mean, what happened to that group?
Well, we played for quite a while. We played for a few years. After sister kind of banned us from her instruments, we started playing liquid ice instruments or swinging stars. We get them to practice on the instruments. But what happened, actually, everybody traveled. So that's how the band broke up. You know, Ella remained here, but I traveled to the States.
How long you remained together?
We were together for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh.
Or probably even more. You know, we sort of, everything sort of dispersed. Like, I left in 78, so it was like around that time everybody had traveled. So, yeah.
So you thought that you're back here and you're saying, well, maybe it's a bright idea to get the young group together.
Well, a bright idea that they get inspired by what we did back in the 70s, and to let Dominica know that we did exist. We were the first all-girl band, musical band in Dominica and in the region. There was no other all-girl band in the region, you know. So I just thought it would be, you know, actually Jennifer and I, because we've been in touch, collaborating, doing different write-ups on the band. I've written on the band before.
And the name of the band was?
It's called The Missing Dimensions.
The Missing Dimensions. Well, maybe it's still missing. And you might want to put, your resources together to try to help a young group who may be, thinking of the same idea right now.
Well, that's exactly why we thought of, when I come down, we said, I could try to get an interview or two. That way, because I noticed since after we left, after the band sort of dispersed, there was no other group in Dominica. I never heard of any other female band. No, of course, because we have so many male groups, but there's no other complete female band in Dominica. And I know there are many talented young girls. So it's, some of them, I know some of them play with the Music Lovers or whatever band, but to actually form their own group and get a name for that group, I haven't heard about it. None of us have heard of it. So, that, and then we took our own initiative to do this group when we played back in the 70s.
Well, I'm hoping our short conversation this morning will be an inspiration for these young people out there. Somebody's on the telephone. Hello.
Good morning to you.
Morning, yes.
Listening with you and to your listeners. That sounds so interesting because I was not aware that you had this group. It's first time I'm hearing about this group. And I know Jennifer very well, my friend, and I would like to see her with a guitar. Enjoy that. So I was wondering, in addition to encouraging young women to get involved and to organize them, I wonder if the group cannot
come together and do something, right?
Something, one of those Sundays or whenever. You have the convent auditorium that could be used. You have the Ava House of Culture that could be used. And do something, do some practice first, yes, I would imagine, and do something where people would be encouraged to come, because I would really enjoy to see Jennifer and a few other women she mentioned.
But some of them have passed, though.
Yes. So I do well, and I think it's a good idea because music is very, very important, it's universal, and it can take us far if we're serious about it. And I think, as you said, there's a lot of men-dominated music. We have a few women involved. We have come a long way, of course, but if we could have a group of the 70s.
Yes, a flashback.
Yeah, flashback.
Bright idea there. But let's see, is it something that you may want to consider, maybe adding 1 or 2 members?
Well, this is something that is a long thought because we are all well, adults, of course, and we are all in separate areas. You know, at the time when we played,
we've had reunions of bands before.
Well, that's true too. You know, that could be considered.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We have gotten a lot of. People have told us, no, why don't we get together and come back home and get this going?
Mm-hmm.
But it can be difficult and it has to be well planned, you know.
Well, let's give it some planning. Let's take another phone call, 449-3095. Hello.
Good morning to you and good morning to the young lady
Uh-huh.
in Q95. It's a pleasure having you. That is Matt. Her name is Roslyn.
Yeah. Yes, Roslyn, yes.
I just want to ask a question and then I want to say something, please. Were you in the Whitey Kubuli Dance Company?
No, I wasn't. I was in the Missing Dimensions band.
It could be your sister. Yes, you are the group, the band group, and everything you said is the truth. Imagine, last week there, I was just meditating on the group they had long ago, the ladies group, and what she was saying, they never had a group like that, Matt. But to me, Matt, I was just thinking as though Ella Butler was in that group too. And
Yes, she was.
okay, I know an older William. Matt, that
Yes.
was a bomb. It was good. It was great. And Marlene Detush, that's my name. Marlene number 1007, boom Detush.
She knows you, Marlene. She knows you.
Yes, and Matt, that group was good. Matt, let me tell the young lady, hats off to her. And as she said, the people and them, they are separate. And as the gentleman was saying, I wish she could get them together, but my best friend, Jean Monroe, is gone. May her soul rest in peace. All these people were great. So I'm telling her, keep up the good work. May God bless her. Continue what you're doing. And Matt, take care of yourself. I wish you all the best. God guidance. And welcome back to your mom, your dad, your entire family. God bless you. And congratulations to your daughter. And I wish the lady all the best. May God bless you. Off I gone. Boom.
All right, thank you. We'll take off. You want to say something?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so very much, Marlene. I really appreciate your kind words.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey, Matt. Pleasant morning to you, Matt.
Morning, man.
Listeners to Q95, Matt. I'm not too sure you're still on the segment with regards to the
No, we come into that segment in the next 2 minutes. But we want to say, and Rosalind, thank you for coming in this morning. I'm sure out of this, something will spark off.
Well, I'm really hoping that, it takes off, because I remember, actually, what really inspired us to write even more about the band, I got some phone calls about a young girl who was playing the drums in a group.
Yes.
And I think they said it was Sherman Green, who highlighted has been the first drummer. And people were calling me left and right from all over the world, calling me, asking me what's going on. And I said, oh no, Ella is the first. Ella, there were other people drumming here, but Ella was the first drummer, girl drummer in any all-girl group in Dominica. It was Ella Butler and it was Cora Richards. Cora was like a substitute.
Yes.
When Ella was not available for practice, whatever, we had Cora coming in to fill.
That's Cora up in Goodwill.
Yeah, Cora Richards.
Oh, Cora, I found out your secret. They're a drummer, huh?
Yeah, she was drumming with us, And I would like to call out a few of the names who were actually part of the group.
Yes.
We had Royd Valmore. That's Tony Valmore's sister. She sang with us because we played at Harlem. We had quite a few venues that we played at. And we had Ann Williams, one of Paris Williams' daughters. She sang with us. Another girl called Chantel. She sang with us. Because after we formed the original group, and people started wanting to join in, and we had different tunes. We still had the six, so people alternating. I remember when we sang at Harlem, the Woodstock Harlem we had in the 70s. We just hit it off. We played Respect from Aretha Franklin,
yes,
and some of these good old tunes. And we came on for the 3 nights. We were supposed to come on for 1 night, but we hit the 3 nights.
Wow.
Yeah,
Some flashbacks there of the 70s. Well, I'm hoping we can continue the conversation sometime, even on the telephone if we have to. But thank you so much.
Thank you very
for
much
coming
for
in.
having me.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I was mindful of what you taught me.
In your tea, Madam Razad, silte iskino, yali oti doctor, they take 2 tablets every 6 hours. Yali po 6 tablets every 2 hours. Ambulance ki omasi, iti got chime. When she recovered yodi from no one, you go to Quick Care Pharmacy kote Halsbro. La yoke espiche tout bite bawa. La weave la, idio, you that is Quick Care? Yodi yes, ma'am, Quick Care. Ever it have a personalized service. It tell ma satisfy, like viwe kaili di mawi, I get dependable, knowledgeable, trustable, and supportable service. Ma we di yes, that is a big table. I gade avec di Howard Juju cafe ve mwen. If you no honey, go and take your medicine. Yes, Quick Care Pharmacy kote Halsbro. Service you can trust for all your prescription and over-the-counter drugs. He can, she can, they all can testify about the professionalism and benefits kote Quick Care Pharmacy. Premier for an text say St. Thomas avec di medicine by Quick Care delight all my sickness. It evle di delete. Quick Care Pharmacy kote Halsbro. Telephone 440-8600.
Here, shoppers, are you ready to shop smart? Well, Springfield Trading brings you S-Smart, a new shopping facility located in the Springfield Trading Complex on Goodwill Road. The smart way to shop is with S-Smart. Come and enjoy one-stop S-Smart shopping and get a large selection of quality products at competitive prices in a comfortable and convenient shopping center with spacious parking. Friendly employees, exceptional service. Flexible shopping hours, 7 days a week with ATM services on site. So be a satisfied, smart shopper. A satisfied customer. Visit us today on Goodwill Road and shop smart now. Smart.
Of course, we've been joined by, of course, no stranger on the phone. He's calling, from the United States, Dr. Dale Danglebert. He too observed the pictures of the burns on Facebook and was moved by what he saw. Dr. Dale Danglebert, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm here. I'm actually, I'm really appalled at this. I tried calling into the Angela program this morning. When I saw these pictures, I could not believe that someone could actually do this to another human being. And the implications of this burn is tremendous. This young man will die if he does not seek medical care. So the people need to make arrangements to have him seen at the hospital. This is what we call second-degree burns. I could see that, and he does have what's called third-degree burns, which is all the way through the skin. And it's unbelievable. I mean, it brought tears to my eyes to see that someone could do this to another human being.
So, I was really moved. What would move somebody to do something like this?
Well, it's pure evil. That's the only way to describe that. To take hot oil and pour on someone like that. His entire back and all the way down to what we call the perineum, to his bottom, is burnt. And it's blistering, and you could see some areas that's blanched white. That area, it means it's third degree. It will get infected, and he will die from an infection, which is one of the potential complications of having that type of burn. I trained at a burn center. I spent 15 years at the burn center. We took care of these patients. This guy would actually be transferred to a burn center if he was up here in the United States, and this young man is walking the streets of Dominica. He needs medical attention. And whoever did this needs to be dealt with. Okay, all the trivial things going on in Dominica that police officers come on the radio and talk about or implicate, it's unacceptable when someone performs such a criminal activity on one of their own people. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't care who it is. You do not do that to another human being.
Dr. Dale Danglebert, thank you again. I know you're very busy this morning. We'll talk to you sometime. Thank you. Wow. This is moving everybody there. All the pictures on Facebook. How do you do something like this and don't get punished? Just last week, somebody was arrested for poking at the cemetery. You remember that? For poking. A basic charge of poking. And yet, this happens in Dominica. Nobody gets arrested. I tell you, I'm very pissed this morning. Very, very pissed. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, history will not forgive me if I do call and comment on this matter. You spoke about the poking. Some people don't really know. A bare touch on the shoulder, Matt. And because the people and them involved were close to the government, the police was in the cemetery. We have a situation where a former police officer concerned about the closing down of the Marigot Hospital made some statements sharing his concern. He was disarmed, Matelte. We have a situation in Venezuela. We choose to support the regime instead of the ordinary people on the ground that are dying for hunger and medical attention in the hospitals, Matt. We have a situation where Tony Asta fans telling people that people in the opposition are cockroaches and mosquitoes because of the closeness of this lady, alleged perpetrator of this crime to the Labour Party. I am forced to conclude that she considered the young man a cockroach. So she hot her water and she in government. She have the powers. She have the backing of the commissioner and everybody. So she throw the water on the young man. That is what is happening in this country, Matelke. Some people say take out the politics, but this lady, when you check the surname, the husband is extremely close. One of the political advisors of the Prime Minister. I am betting you will never hear from the government or any minister, those that claim they are women, those that claim they are supporting children's rights, to come and say that is wrong. No. The cabal, they stand together. That is why the people of this country must stand up, must come out and walk the streets of Roseau to show that is enough, Matelke. It is criminal. We as a people have lost our ethical, moral and social responsibility to those that cannot help themselves. How can we continue to only be interested in what we can get from somebody? We have to remember that you do not only give to those that can give back to you. Instead of giving the gentleman a hot cup of tea, you burn him. Because of your political connections, you are certain you will get away. Thank you very much, Matt.
And just imagine, if this guy died from infections, as Dr. Dale Danglebert suggested, because these wounds can get infected. What would that be? What kind of crime would that be? 449, answer the question. Hello.
Good morning, Matt.
Yes.
Grace, mercy, and peace to you, your listeners locally, regionally, and internationally. Matt, you would have noticed that I have been off the radio for a while. But this morning, Matt, I am moved with compassion. I am touched. Lying down here and listening to the report, and even as I heard from Dr. Dale Benjamin.
Danglebert,
yes, Matt, the question that arises is this. Have we lost our spirituality and humanity? Do we consider each and every one of us, we are children of the Creator, and we were born in the image and the likeness of God? And when we do that to a human being, how can we turn around and say that there is love in our hearts? Matt, that person who did that, certainly, if at all they have...
hold on, let me just butt in there, because somebody just sent me some very important information there. The young man is now lying opposite Dr. Williams' office on Independence Street as we speak. He's lying there. So can you just imagine what's going on there? We just heard from a professional person that this wounds might get infected. Dominica, do something about it. Go ahead, Mr. Joseph.
Yes, as I'm saying, Matt, if at all that person had any element of humanity in him, he have lost it. So I want to call and implore on all right-thinking Dominicans who regards humanity. Think of the plight of this young man this morning. I don't know him. I need not got to know whom he is. All I am concerned as a humanitarian, we all are supposed to be our brother's keeper. We all are not rich. We all are not of the same status in life. But when it comes before God, we are all the same. So I want to call on each and every right-thinking humanitarian this morning to look after this young man. Even as Matt said, he's now lying down on the streets wherever he may be.
On Independence Street.
On Independence Street. Somebody, some health personnel, go and look for this young man. He's not a dog. People protect their dogs. They protect their cats and the animal. This man is born and created in the image of God. If we love God, we ought to love him. Go and look after him. I am touched this morning, man. I am touched with love.
Thank you. Let's take another phone call. Hello.
Good morning, Mark.
Yes.
Mark, my name is Antoine Luis. I'm calling from Anguilla. I had said that I would not call the program anymore, but just listen. But it hurt my heart when I saw those pictures last night. Madam, as Dr. Angleton spoke about the infection, you that takes care of yourself, if you get a cut and you are not careful, the cut can get infected. Imagine a vagrant on the street who sleeps everywhere, who goes in garbage to look for food. Just think of how much more that person can get infected. And it would appear that in Dominica as of late, is not what you do, but is who you are, who you support, and according to Asa Bandon's song, and if you know people that know people, you can get away with all kind of crimes and all kind of murder. When I listen to the last by-election and people were on platform calling a former minister a real man and hero after what that person is alleged to have done, or I think was arrested and charged, it just goes to show that in Dominica, once you support the cabal, you can get away with murder. Because in this day and age, for somebody to take hot oil and pour it on somebody just for loitering around their business place, the man hungry. Why should you give him a hot bowl of soup? Instead, no, you choose to throw a hot oil on the guy, blister the guy, and absolutely nothing is done. No police, nothing. What is our country coming to? And until, I guess, the will continue to escape with all the things, only the poor people and people who doesn't support this Labour Party that will get harassed by the police. But when justice is not the country, and this is why places like Venezuela, places like Iraq, Libya, etc., ended up in turmoil, because people got fed up of injustice. And the blood of innocence will be on the hands of Kerry and his cabal when people get fed up with the injustice that is going on in this country. Matt, have a nice day, and I pray that somebody will take charge to ensure that this young man gets medical care. I pray that somebody will take charge and say that this young man gets medical care.
I'm sure somebody will. I mean, I said he's on Independence Street right now, and somebody just texts me back to say the flies all over his body. I don't know. But I'm taking a personal decision here that I will no longer go back to that restaurant. Remember, I said it's my personal decision. I will no longer, Matt Peltier, Matt in the morning, will no longer go back to that restaurant. Can't treat people that way. Hello, talk to me. Hello, I'm not asking you to call anybody's name there for me, please. I warned you before. Hello.
Hey, Matt, good morning.
How you doing, my brother?
Matt, you ever heard of a surname, a dog with a cutlass? That means a dog with a cutlass?
No, I never heard that, sir, and I don't want to know. Hello, 859, you get it personal there. Hello.
Hi, Mark. Good morning.
Morning to you.
I have discussed with Felix Henderson last night to try to locate the young man, to take him to the hospital. I will be responsible for his medical expenses. So I just heard that you indicated that the young man was on Independence Street?
Yes, next to Dr. Williams' office.
All right. I'm going to try to get a hold of Felix Henderson again. And if anybody can take him to the hospital, I mean, I will fit the bill for the medical expenses, just to make sure that this young man doesn't die. And I'm going to answer that question that you had earlier. If this young man dies, it has to be a charge of murder.
Thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Hello?
Yes.
You see, that goes back to the vagrants issue. And we've been talking about terrorism and vagrants. And I think it's time that the authority put things in place to at least curb that problem. Because with that same particular guy, where honestly, I do not condone what was done to him. And I feel very sorry. But there are instances where people are eating in restaurants, they turn their backs. He takes their meat in their plates. So I think the authority has to come in and do something about vagrants. Because if it was a tourist in that restaurant eating, can you imagine the image it would have in our country? So I think the authority has to come in and take charge of these vagrants.
All right, thank you very much. Lena, I'm going to take 1 minute of your time. Hello. My brother, Wayne James.
Yes, how are you, sir?
Good.
Well, for those who believe that they can keep Wayne James away from making his contributions as he has normally done, I've got news for them. But as I looked at those photographs, it really tore me apart. And I cannot believe that this is the same Dominica that I was born. I'm wondering, really, where are we going as a nation? What has gone to our minds? I have been warning the Commissioner of Police by giving him advice. And and maybe the whole world by now has come to understand my faith. But this morning, I want to call on the gentleman that is in charge of the Criminal Investigation Department and to put him on notice that this is a crime that has been committed. And as a former police officer, I know that when a crime has been committed, especially against the human person, the police must not and shall not wait for any person to make a report to them. It is their duty to go out and institute an investigation. I, Wayne James, will be watching very closely as these events unfold. And like you, Man Pelty, I want to make it known this morning that I, Wayne Warner James, will have nothing whatsoever to do with this restaurant as long as the good Lord gives me the breath of life. Because this is criminal and it must be dealt with as it is. We are watching. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll make our next stop with Fine Foods. We'll continue, given the importance of this discussion issue at Talk on the Block. There are many other persons who want to express themselves, and I'll give you another opportunity at 1 o'clock. Thank you so much this morning. And I will also be making an attempt as well to talk to his mother. His mother is still alive.
Fine Foods Inc. presents the White Oak Freehand Domino Competition every Tuesday to Saturday from 7:30 p.m. and Sundays from 4 p.m. Till July 31st. Come support your favorite teams at Mashens Bar in Point Michel while they compete to see who's this year's champion. There will be lots of prizes to be won at this year's White Oak Freehand Domino Competition. Great domino action. Mashens Bar, Tuesday to Sunday. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
White Oak. When it pours, you reign.
Don't you just wish you could spend a lot less and get a whole lot more at the supermarket? Well, now you can. Introducing the Waitrose Essential line of products. Available at Save-A-Lot Supermarket. Waitrose Essential line of products are high in quality and budget-friendly. All the right products you need for your home and your health. Products that include dry goods, cleaning products, snacks, and so much more. All the best prices so you can stick to your budget and get the superior quality that you deserve. Waitrose Essential line of products is available at Save-A-Lot Supermarket.
The village council had to call an emergency meeting. On council, it is obvious that the village is being ransacked. The chairman of the council asked, where is that extra vitality, strength, and energy coming from? The clerk of the council here is, sir, it is from the village rum. Imade, who is the village rum? If one is not who is what is. The village rum is a special drink made from bois-bade and honey good weed. Madu honey, who said honey. Bois-bade plus honey good weed equals village rum. Hot fine foods. Eve lay on boy sa cafe con pousse en fonyo. Chairman Lamadi, how do you know that? It is sir, how is who in the kitchen feeling the heat? My husband Peter was like Analo show. Avant to boot, you know take a tremble and bap. Now DP come and say boy the village rum, the man gets so pompous. When I know it's time for homework, I don't even be afraid.
Fine Foods Inc. presents the White Oak Freehand Domino Competition every Tuesday to Saturday from 7:30 p.m. and Sundays from 4 p.m. Till July 31st. Come support your favorite teams at Mashens Bar in Point Michel while they compete to see who's this year's champion. There will be lots of prizes to be won at this year's White Oak Freehand Domino Competition. Great domino action. Mashens Bar, Tuesday to Sunday. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
White Oak. When it pours, you reign.
Let's say good morning to Lennon. Lennon, good morning. I know you're a little upset about this morning, but we'll continue that discussion at 1 o'clock. Everything good?
Nah, man. This morning, dear matter, I don't have my normal energy levels this morning.
Yeah, I know.
That broke me now, man.
It broke you?
Because I have a son, man. I have a son too, and I just figure...
You don't know how our children are going to turn out tomorrow?
Yeah, I have a child, man. I know, boy. Trust me. A lot of people are crying this morning who can't call the radio, man. A lot of people saw it, and I saw him pass yesterday. I was at work, and man, trust me, you could feel something inside you. I don't know whether you're not feeling, but when you see something that's painful, that you actually feel some pain yourself. I mean, yeah.
Even at the cemetery, sometimes you don't know the person, but you you tear up.
I'm not. I hope we don't make this political, and we have a habit of dragging politics in everything in Dominica. I hope that this morning that the people in authority who's supposed to ensure that the citizenry is protected, not for one set, but everybody will do something this morning. That's my humble contribution on that. I hope that we do something this morning.
I see we have guests this morning.
Yeah,
good morning.
We have guests this morning, man.
He's always smiling. I don't know why he's smiling like that.
He's always smiling, man. Always smiling.
Yeah, that's me, man.
That's you. You're smiler.
I'm smiling. That's my second name.
Yes. So everything is good?
Yeah, good. And nice to be in your company and the company of
Lennon,
right.
Yeah.
And the company of Fine Foods, they are good to run.
They're good people.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So what's happening this weekend?
Well, this weekend we have the ballroom and opening of the Giant Mall 2016 National Rounders League, and although we have a few I's to dot and T's to cross, the committee is hoping that we'll have a good outing on Sunday. We already have positive response from 18 teams, and they're from all over the island, and we figure there is a good turnout for the time being, but we still believe some teams will register between Sunday and the coming week. And the good thing about that is the teams are spread all over the island, and that again is a plus making the Rounders League a truly national Rounders League. We have teams from Jubic, we have Galion, we have Jubla, we have Tremors from Soufriere, Stoanco from Mont Prosper, we have the Police Sports Club, we have NCCU, Dom Setco from Rivière Syric, Posse Rockstars, Max Roy Conquerors from Layu, Mafia Battlers Soufriere, Fantastic Stars, Good Hope, Wharton Waver, Vikings from Kinfield, St. Joe Phoenix, Marigot, Sico from Grande, Loda Lexter, Scolio. So really we have teams from all over, and that we hope will encourage more teams to participate, more teams to register, and hopefully with the help of Fine Foods and probably some other sponsor that will come along, because to have those activities and to make more people participate, we still need some assistance. So I'm hoping that we'll be able, with the success we expect to have on Sunday, we'll be able to get 1 or 2 more sponsors to help us with some of the other stuff we have to meet.
All right, so it's Rounders, and more Rounders. Will you be playing a little bit there? We asked that last week.
For me, no, I will be. It's not that I don't play. I mean, Rounders is, as Leonard said last time, is a sport all of us play. But tomorrow it will be just for the ladies.
Len, you played the Rounders too?
Yes, he told that last week.
Yeah. You said that. You still play again?
Man, sure, I don't mind playing a little wrong. There's nothing wrong. But I have to bowl.
You're afraid of the bulle?
I have to bowl or keep because I have to bowl because some people.
Well, you're saying that they were actually, because of concerns like that, people are actually thinking of the laws might change.
Yeah. We are hoping we even when we meet, we're supposed to meet next week Saturday, and even that we'll take that into consideration, because some people can get hit in wrong places.
Let me solve somebody on. Hello. Yes.
Hey guy there.
Oh, I
have Andy with me now.
Andy's here.
Yeah, you're the boss with me.
Oh, okay. Hey guy, thank you very much.
I'm gonna bring him over to the hospital.
You're gonna take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
All right. Some lady called, and maybe she'll call me and give me a name. She'll take charge of all the bills.
All right, cool.
Also, take him to the hospital. You have somebody with you?
Yeah, somebody driving me, so I back it.
All right. Hey, guy of Grand 4, he has decided, to take the young man Andy to the hospital. And thank you, hey, guy. We really appreciate it. Okay, all right. So he's being taken to the hospital as we speak. Yeah. Some young man that I know very well from the Grand Forks Rivière Syric community. Yes. He's taking him to the hospital. Thank you again, hey guy. Let's take a phone call there quickly. Hello?
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
I'm a police officer calling from Cayman Islands. And listening to your program, and I am appalled of what I'm hearing. Just from my head, I think the police must do something. This is a serious criminal act. It has all the elements which constitute an act. The actor's arrest, the men's arrest, premeditated, because if you took your time to boil water, this was premeditated. Off my head, I can see already. I heard the doctor say that this guy might die. So off my head, I believe that the charge of attempted murder, causing grievous bodily harm, and doing a negligent act, not thinking of whether or not it will cause any further damage. These are the charges I already see. And worst of all, the Prime Minister said it, no law, no constitution can allow him not to do something.
Well, I'll tell you what, we will continue talking about that at 1 o'clock. If I allow this to continue, we're not going to have any Fine Food program this morning. So we're going to take a break and come back. Thank you, though, for your input from the Cayman Islands, police officer.
The village council have to call an emergency meeting. On council, it is obvious that the village is being ransacked. The chairman of the council asked, where is that extra vitality, strength and energy coming from? The clerk of the council here is, sir, it is from the village rum. Imade, who is the village rum? If one is not who is what is. The village rum is a special drink made from boabade and honey good weed. Madu honey, who say honey. Boabade plus honey good weed equals village rum. Hot Fine Foods. Every lay on boy say cafe con pussy en fonyo. Chairman Lamadi, how do you know know that? It is Sir Howard. He's who in the kitchen feeling the heat. My husband Peter was like Alalo show. Avant to boot, Junuteka, trembling and bap. Now DP come and say, boy, the village ram, the man gets so pompous. When I know it's time for homework, I don't even be afraid.
Fine Foods Inc. presents a White Oak Freehand Domino Competition every Tuesday to Saturday from 7:30 p.m. and Sundays from 4 p.m. Till July 31st. Come support your favorite teams at Mashins Bar in Point Michel while they compete to see who's this year's champion. There will be lots of prizes to be won at this year's White Oak Freehand Domino Competition. Great domino action. Mashins Bar, Tuesday to Sunday. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
White Oak. When it pours, you ready.
All right, we're back here with the Fine Food Stop on the Friday. Let's wrap it up, my brother.
I just want to remind the 18 teams that have already expressed their interest, plus those like Clifton, Capuchin, and Penville who still figure out they'll have a chance to participate. We want them to be at the Lindo Park on Sunday from 9:30 so that our ceremony can begin bang on time at 10 o'clock. And as soon as the ceremony is over, then we're going to start the Ballorama so that we can guarantee a winner of the 2016 of the Giant Mall 2016 National Rounders League. Once again, thanks to Fine Foods and to Lennon, and we hope we'll see you and all the others, and Matt come and see the girls, and we'll enjoy Rounders.
Invite me not to see Rounders, the girls.
He knows how to bring me
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're coming back after this.
Council have to call an emergency meeting. On council, it is obvious that the village is being ransacked. The chairman of the council asked, where is that extra vitality, strength and energy coming from? The clerk of the council here is, sir, it is from the village rum. Imade, who is the village rum? If one is not who is what is. The village rum is a special drink made from guabade and honey good weed. Madu honey, usati honey. Guabade plus honey good weed equals village rum. Or Fine Foods. Eve lay on boisa cafe con pussy en fonya. Chairman Lamadi, how do you know that? It is Sir Howard. He's who in the kitchen feeling the heat. My husband Peter was like Alalo show. Avant to boot, Junuteka, trembling and bap. Now DP come and say, boy, the village ram, the man gets so pompous. When I know it's time for homework, I don't even be afraid.
Fine Foods Inc. presents a White Oak.
Entertainment in Copdall. Your summer has just gotten wetter. Enjoy foam party in the pool, ATV races, food, drinks, Kabuli specials, raffles. There's a $5 entrance charge. Get a complimentary drink with that. Dress code, white t-shirt and a swimwear to enter. End of summer prices available to be won. D-Land Entertainment in Copdall. Your summer wild splash session. Ready to splash? It's a summer wild splash at D-Land Entertainment in Copdall. Your summer has just gotten wetter. Enjoy foam party in the pool, ATV races, food, drinks, Kabuli specials, raffles. There's a $5 entrance charge. Get a complimentary drink with that. Dress code, white t-shirt and a swimwear to enter. End of summer prices available to be won. D-Land Entertainment in Copdall. Your summer wild splash session.
The village council have to call an emergency meeting. On council, it is obvious that the village is being ransacked. The chairman of the council asked, where is that extra vitality, strength and energy coming from? The clerk of the council here is, sir, it is from the village rum. Imade, who is the village rum? If one is not who is what is. The village rum is a special drink made from guabade and honey good weed. Madu honey, usati honey. Guabade plus honey good weed equals village rum. Or Fine Foods. Eve lay on boisa cafe con pussy en fonya. Chairman Lamadi, how do you know that? It is Sir Howard. He's who in the kitchen feeling the heat. My husband Peter was like Alalo show. Avant to boot, Junuteka, trembling and bap. Now DP come and say, boy, the village ram, the man gets so pompous. When I know it's time for homework, I don't even be afraid.
Fine Foods Inc. presents a White Oak Freehand Domino Competition every Tuesday to Saturday from 7:30 p.m. and Sundays from 4 p.m. Till July 31st. Come support your favorite teams at Mashins Bar in Point Michel while they compete to see who's this year's champion. There will be lots of prizes to be won at this year's White Oak Freehand Domino Competition. Great domino action. Mashins Bar, Tuesday to Sunday. Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
White Hope. When it pours, you reign.
Don't you just wish you could spend a lot less and get a whole lot more at the supermarket? Well, now you can. Introducing the Waitrose Essential line of products. Available at Save-A-Lot Supermarket. Waitrose Essential line of products are high in quality and budget-friendly. All the right products you need for your home and your health. Products that include dry goods, cleaning products, snacks, and so much more. All the best prices so you can stick to your budget and get the superior quality that you deserve. Waitrose Essential line of products is available at Save-A-Lot Supermarket.
Ready to splash? It's a summer wild splash at D-Land Entertainment in Copthall. Your summer has just gotten wetter. Enjoy foam party in the pool, ATV races, food, drinks, Kabuli specials, raffles. There's a $5 entrance charge. Get a complimentary drink with that. Dress code, white t-shirt and a swimwear to enter. End of summer prices available to be won. D-Land Entertainment in Copthall. Your summer wild splash session.
I look like a boss, live like a boss, laugh like a boss, cause I'm looking like a boss. I look like a boss, love like a boss, lead like a boss, and live like a boss. LLB is my potion, it cures what needs fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is my elixir, it cures what needs fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is the boss, live like a boss, live like a boss.
Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters.
Live like a boss. Yeah, we're drinking White Oak. Yeah, we're drinking White Oak. White Oak, we drink. Yeah, we're drinking White Oak. Yeah, we're drinking White Oak. Look like the White Oak contagious. And it's spreading all over town. We loving the White Oak rum. And we just can't stop. Drink it up and we just can't stop. Pour it up, White Oak in the cup. Drink it up and we just can't stop. It's White Oak, we drinking rum.
White Oak. When it pours, you.
All right, here's our stop with fine foods, and we have another guest in the house.
Another guest, Matt. We have a full or packed morning this morning.
Yeah, well, we have guests until we can have a party. Is everything good?
Yeah, man. We have Jose here from Jaguar Entertainment. You know,
yes.
Jaguar D-Land Entertainment. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So tell us what's going on, my brother.
Yes, from the company Jaguar Extreme Sports. That's me, Jose Sandy. We are having a summer weekend, Saturday weekend pool party every Saturday for 9 Saturdays. Go down to the ending of summer. Upon entry, we want to serve a little jello shots from Fine Food sponsorship. We want to do with the White Oak promotion. We have the Kubuli Free for 10 promotion. Basically, what we are saying is that when it's hot out there, we can cool you down from the Jaguar Extreme Sports area, which we call it in the land. It's the river clear across the bridge from in Copthall. So come across and see what it's all about. We have a little mini racing ATV. We have paintball at from
Explain to me where that is again, please. I need to find out. Where is that place?
It's at Copthall.
So you're going up to Copthall. Let's take our time, and
yes.
You cross the bridge.
Right. You take a right from the bridge.
You take a right from the bridge. So you take right.
Yes, and then you park right there in the parking lot. You go to the River Clare.
Oh, I go to the River Clare. Okay.
Right.
Are you following directions, my friend Lennon?
Man, I'm from the area.
I know you want to cool down for the summer.
I'm from the area, man. You can't afford to miss it, man. As you pass the Copthall Bridge, it's right there on your right. A lot of guys might know there.
A lot of guys like you.
For various reasons.
He's from the area, you see. That's the first thing you said. Okay. So you know the area well.
I know the area well because on the hot day, that's where we go to cool off, man.
And you usually go cool off there. Can I add that?
Yeah, man.
But so now we have the directions. Yes.
Yes. When you get there, you're going to cross a rope bridge. It's a spring bridge. A lot of people get scared on there. It's safe. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's a little adrenaline rush that we give for the extreme feeling of the Jaguar.
For the adventure. All right.
The adventure.
Yes.
Yes. You come across there. It's a mind-opening area that people give a lot of good reviews about. So when you get in there, you're going to see a nice pool, and there's a bar with drinks and food to be served and so.
Okay, let's have that ad one more time there, my brother. Let's have that ad. It's 9:24 in the morning.
It's a summer wild splash at D-Land Entertainment in Copthall. Your summer has just gotten wetter. Enjoy foam party in the pool, ATV races, food, drinks, Kabuli specials, raffles. There's a $5 entrance charge. Get a complimentary drink with that. Dress code, white t-shirt and a swimwear to enter. End of summer prices available to be won. D-Land Entertainment in Copthall. Your summer wild splash session.
All right, we are back and we're wrapping up with our adventure for the summer, crossing the ropes there in Copthall. Tell us more before you go, bro.
Yes, as I was saying, the On the Land Entertainment, we are going to have basically on different Saturdays, different DJs. This Saturday we're going to have the DJ Flip playing with additional DJs, and we're going to have a wild pool party, so we call it the Wild Splash. So they have games, a little domino game, a little other games that we're going to have, and you're going to be winning prizes at the ending of the summer. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for coming in this morning. I'm sure we'll be talking to you on a few other occasions in the summer. Thank you for coming in. Lennon, I'm going to go back to you.
Yeah, man, this is going to be the first time that Fine Foods will be partnering with D-Land Entertainment. So just want to tell everyone to come on down. You know, sometimes, Matt, in the summer, people say, oh, nothing to do in Dominica in the summer, boy. The place boring. That's like you can come down to Copthall, enjoy the activities. You have the ATV rides as well, and also the paintball. Can't afford to forget the paintball. But you ever did paintball?
No, I haven't done
man,
that.
come on, man. You're missing the adrenaline rush of being shot with paint. Come on, man. Come on, man. Start living a bit.
Yeah, I think I will.
We'll give you a special invite, man, to that Jaguar Adventure Park up there in Copthall. Let me give you a special invite.
Thank you for the invitation. I will take the invitation.
Yeah,
and when I am there, you will be there.
Man, I'll be there, and I sure you won't be able to shoot me, but I'll shoot you for sure.
You see, because you might shoot me because you're accustomed to it.
Yeah. You don't know minus.
You know where to hide in the river. So we'll be talking again.
Yeah, sure. We'll be doing a few more programs with Jaguar as the summer goes along. So we have nine weekends in the summer. So man, we'll be putting on some more stuff. Fine Foods as well. We'll be doing some jello shots on entry. Got lots of stuff over there. So going down every Saturday from what time now?
From 1 in the
afternoon.
Yes.
All right, let's do. All right, we'll see you again.
Don't you just wish you could spend a lot less and get a whole lot more at the supermarket? Well, now you can. Introducing the Waitrose Essential line of products. Available at Save-A-Lot Supermarket. Waitrose Essential line of products are high in quality and budget-friendly. All the right products you need for your home and your health. Products that include dry goods, cleaning products, snacks, and so much more. All the best prices so you can stick to your budget and get the superior quality that you deserve. Waitrose Essential line of products is available at Save-A-Lot Supermarket.
I look like a boss, live like a boss, laugh like a boss, but I'm looking like a boss.
I look like a boss, love like a boss, lead like a boss, and live like a boss.
LLB is my potion, it cures what needs fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is my elixir, it cures what needs fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is the boss, live like a boss, live like a boss.
Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitterness.
Live like a boss.
Yeah, we drinking white oak. Yeah, we drinking white oak. White oak we drink. Yeah, we drinking white oak. Yeah, we drinking white oak. Look like the white oak contagious, and it's spreading all over town. We loving the white oak rum, and we just can't stop. Drink it up and we just can't stop. Pour it up, white oak in the cup. Drink it up and we just can't stop. It's white oak we drinking rum.
White oak. When it pours, you rate.
And of course, White Oak, when it pours, you rain. Quite a few activities on this weekend. Fine Foods have fully back on it for White Oak promotions, and we have quite a few venues this weekend. We'll be at the Surprise Beach Bar and Grill, and down there in St. Joseph on Sunday. So all the folks down there in St. Joe look forward to enjoying your White Oak on special down there at the Surprise Bar and Grill, Surprise Beach Bar and Grill. And Matt, it's a new place opening down there in St. Joseph on Sunday. You can look out for Asa Banton as well as some other DJs and artists down there in St. Joseph, as you can check that out down there. Also, the White Oak Freehand Domino competition continues in Sin City, Sibuli La Pointe, man. So go down to Martians Bar down there in La Pointe, be part of the action. Come see all the big teams in dominoes, the big names in domino perform for that coveted prize of the White Oak Rum Freehand Domino competition winner. They'll be vying for that title. Also, quite a few happy hours on this weekend. We had Evans Shop in Pishley. We had Sugar's Bar in Sibuli. We also at Big Daddy's Bar in Fokole, Ike's Bar in Soufriere, Big A in Scott said, Jimbo's Bar down there in Scott said, also Colored Stone Bar and Grill in Sibuli, and that's in La Pointe. Golly Shop in Scott said. We also had Lucy Matthew in Fokole, also at the Deefer Shop in Fokole, and not forgetting Lily's Hotspot directly behind the Domlek facility down there in Fokole. Quite a few happy hours this weekend. Matt, just want to remind everyone that if you're consuming any alcoholic beverage, it could be White Oak, could be our Black Label, whatever you're having, please do so in moderation. À consommer avec modération. That's what we always say. Also, the White Oak ladies will be at Soufriere and Scott said this Sunday, so look out for them. And they'll be with their Spin the Wheel contest. Man, it's the Feast of St. Peter's down there in Soufriere. So Fine Foods on board as well. Quite a few people doing the White Oak promotion. And the White Oak girls, you can look out for them with their shocking new outfits. Can't afford to miss that. So look out for that, and also the Spin the Wheel.
You had a sneak preview.
I had a sneak preview, man. If I do say, I might have been part of the design team.
That I would like to see.
So you might want to come down.
I would like to see.
You might just want to come down to Soufriere this Sunday and be part of it. It's the Feast of St. Peter's and White Oak partner down there, and we'll have the White Oak girls down there as well. Matt, we have about a few minutes left, and we'll be giving away an iPad Air this morning.
iPad Air. Explain that.
Matt, it's Apple products, Matt. Everybody knows the Apple product. It's a tablet designed by Apple, the iPad Air, and quite a good camera on there, pretty fast processor, quite a good gadget, a good tablet, Matt, for those who are looking for a very good tablet. So we'll be giving away that as part of our Frito-Lay promotion. We have given away some selfie sticks, Matt, and with this time we'll be giving away the grand prize of an iPad Air. So let's just run an ad while I get all the names the names at the bottom to come up and shake up the box properly, and then Matt is going to put his hand there and give away an iPad Air this morning. So let's do that and be right back.
The village council had to call an emergency meeting. On council, it is obvious that the village is being ransacked. The chairman of the council asked, where is that extra vitality, strength and energy coming from? The clerk of the council hailed, sir, it is from the village rum. Imade, who is the village rum? Ipon is not who is what is. The village rum is a special drink made from guabade and honey good weed. Madu honey, usati, honey. Guabade plus honey good weed equals village rum. Fine foods.
All right, we have just done a deep there, and I pulled up.
Yeah, Matt pulled out a name. Let's see who's the lucky winner this morning.
Let's go.
2 bags. 1 bag, 2 small bags. It doesn't about 2 small bags. Each bag should say export.
Qualified?
Yeah, this person qualified. So that's our lucky winner of the iPad here this morning, man.
All right, let's see. Should we call that person?
Do we have time? I know we have 1 minute.
Yeah. No, I don't think we have the time.
Yeah.
But the name is Olive Joseph.
Yeah.
And of course, Fine Foods will give you a call.
Yeah. So congratulations to the winner. I just want to remind our listeners of the Giant Malt Rounders League's opening ballroom on Sunday at Lindo Park. and quite a few happy hour venues. We won't have time to do all of them, but look out for the White Oak happy hour venues around Dominica. Matt, good program. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye for now.
I look like a boss, live like a boss, laugh like a boss, 'cause I'm looking like a boss.
I look like a boss, love like a boss, lead like a boss, and live like a boss.
LLB is my potion, it cures what need fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is my elixir, it cures what need fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is the boss, live like a boss, live like a boss.
Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters.
Live like a boss.
Yeah, we drinking White Oak. Yeah, we drinking White Oak. White Oak we drink. Yeah, we drinking White Oak. Yeah, we drinking White Oak. Look like the White Oak contagious, and it's spreading all over town. We loving the White Oak rum, and we just can't stop. Drink it up and we just can't stop. Pour it up, White Oak in the cup. Drink it up and we just can't stop. It's White Oak we drinking rum. White Oak. When it pours, you rate.
Don't you just wish you could spend a lot less?
I look like a boss, live like a boss, laugh like a boss, 'cause I'm looking like a boss.
I look like a boss, love like a boss, lead like a boss, and live like a boss.
LLB is my potion, it cures what need fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is my elixir, it cures what need fixing. There's a magic in the room that makes a boss out of you. LLB is the boss, live like a boss, live like a boss.
Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters.
Live like a boss.
Guess the bad make put up ya. Dominica, get ready for Caribbean Hype. Caribbean Hype 246. 4 flags represented, but it's all about one beer. July 16th, 2016, Newtown, Savannah from 5 p.m. till Caribbean Hype 246. On the lineup, Dominica's #1 booyah band, Triple K Global. Triple K Global, Ecstasy Band, music juggling by DJ Flip the Boss, DJ Slim, out of Trinidad, international soca artist, Flippo.
Give me a little wine.
Flippo.
That's all I'm asking. Give me a little wine.
Flippo.
Tell me how.
And second star. Second star. DJ Triplin the Voice and Lord Hype out of Barbados. King Bubba. King Bubba. This is King Bubba. Out of Antigua, DJ Crown Prince. All backed up by Triple K Band. Admission $45 at the gate, $30 in advance with proof of purchase of 6 Caribbean, $35 without. VIP $130 all inclusive. Sponsored by Smirnoff Electric, Johnny Walker, Ciroc Vodka. Tickets available at Whitchurch main office in Roseau. Contact 255-1120 for more info. Saturday, July 16th, all roads lead to Newtown, Savannah for the Caribbean Hype. Drinking responsibly is what matters. This all powered by Get a Sound. Partners Flow, Fortune Hotel, Carry FM, Arden Sound. Ready for Carib High, Carib High, Carib High. See you there. NCCU pays you back in our $1 million rebate campaign. Members who paid their loans well in 2015 will receive money back. Check your account for your portion of the big rebates. It certainly pays to be a member, as NCCU pays you back. We're putting $1 million back into members' pockets. Not yet a member? Join the NCCU today. Left the family? NCCU wants to welcome you home. Visit a NCCU branch today. Thank you, members.
Time to sleep, darling.
Dad, are there any monsters under the bed?
Not while I'm here. You're safe and sound.
Feeling cared for, protected, and secure. It's a feeling that every Massey United Insurance customer knows. After all, they're in the same safe hands, protected by our financial strength, stability, and experience, and cared for by our team. Now, all our customers are even more secure with the sound strength of Massey. It's a great feeling. Massey United Insurance. To learn more, contact our agents, JB Charles and Company Limited at 448-2876, CAM Dupini Inc. at 448-3012, and LA Dupini and Company Limited at 448-2310.
Sunny's Disco in Girodale presents